And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Going second this time, unfortunately. Picking Alessia, and let's try Druid King this time. I tend to like Druid King. I like Druid King a lot. It's a really fun deck. Uh, and opponent going Hlalu is pretty simple. Like, and he goes Pela next. So yeah, the starting patrons. Classic game coming on ahead. Opponent picks first. The pick is definitely Druid King Investments. That is just such a good card. Very powerful. Does have some minor combo with the Priestess of the Eight. Like, Priestess of the Eight donates cards, which counts for Druid King's ability, the Investments ability. So yeah, that's good. That one is not as good. That's when an agent is placed in your cooldown. That happens much less often. He does reveal Chainbreaker Captain, which is like an insanely good Alessia card, and I think that's definitely the pick. I mean, 3 gold. It's a 4 power give. It's a 4 gold thing that gives 3 gold and leaves an agent on the field, and has a nice combo at the end, a prestige combo, and also you can give 2 power if it really wants to. So quite happy with that. And since we're going Alessia, I think we're gonna go Alessia this game. I mean, the whole tavern is Alessia, so let's try to go towards that. Unfortunately, we can't afford a single card. That sucks. But let's shuffle an Alessia card into our deck. I mean, the alternative is Treasury, but we already got one Chainbreaker Captain, so I think that is quite reasonable to pick up. Our number 1 priority is picking up Pelinal White Strake. That is, I've lost to Pelinal White Strake before. It is such a good card. It's super annoying and very hard to deal with, and it has a very nice Prestige combo 3 on the Prestige 3. That gives Prestige 3. That is just something I am very excited to take. My opponent picks up the Priestess, which lets him donate cards. It's a good combo with his the Druid King investment that he picked up earlier. Unfortunately, we do not have enough gold to buy Pelinal White Strake. We didn't draw any of our good cards that turn. This is the turn that we draw our good cards. And our opponent actually can buy Pelinal White Strake, but he starts using Alessia back, which, I mean, I guess he's scared that I am going Alessia, and he thinks that shuffling Chainbreaker Sergeants is going to win the game. I mean, Chainbreaker Sergeants are a means to an end, essentially. I don't think they do give some good economy, but I don't think they're as powerful as you might think. I mean, I'm quite happy to be shuffling them in because I need economy fast, and I'm going a bit Alessia, so I feel like my opponent should have just picked up Pelinal. Pelinal's great against all these agents that I'm picking up, and that's definitely the pick that I'm going for at this point in time. And I have just enough to pick up Pelinal, plus 1 extra Ritual Herbs, which, do I want to shuffle anything away? Not really. I don't even want to sacrifice anything either. I could sacrifice the Soldier of the Empire because by itself is not that good card, but let's see how we do. So yeah, we have 1 Pelinal White Strake, and we got some Chainbreakers in our deck. Our hand looks pretty good right now. He's probably gonna kill my Chainbreaker with his Fortify, but my opponent pretty much has a nothing turn at this point. So I need to, I mean, I do have 1 Pelinal, which is nice. I get to kill his Ellis and Rebel. And he leaves, I got a 3 combo here, so that's a plus 3 Prestige right there. So that might be reasonable, so just try to go a bit more Prestige. Alternative is use Barter to see if I can get anything good. Okay. Actually, my opponent does have some problems getting rid of agents, so I think that is quite a good pick. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. My opponent doesn't really have any agent killing cards. I mean, Alessia is on the field, so there are agent killing cards in Alessia. And Imprisonment is not really something we want to see. That can kill all our agents very quickly. And our hand, you know, because we're not focusing on the treasury so much early, our hand is like, we only have like 1, it's all gold and really crappy cards. So if I'm my opponent, I wouldn't want my me to keep getting free value off all these agents. So I think Imprisonment is a pretty high priority pick here. Oathman is also okay. I mean, it's a good card. It is a good card. It's a very annoying agent, but I have at least 1 thing that kills agents, and my Chainbreaker Sergeants and Soldiers do produce a bit of power, which allows them to kill them. He shuffles a Chainbreaker, not Chainbreaker, Soldier of the Empire into his deck, which I'm okay with. At this point, I mean, it's good. They're better early. Once you start getting to the later game, they're not as useful. He just killed both my agents, which allows him to, which means my Pelinal's not going to get any value this turn. Now I can try to shuffle them back because I do have a couple of Alessian agents in my deck, and if I shuffle all them to the top, I might have a very good turn coming up. And I can't afford the Imprisonment, so that's something I'm considering because I do have exactly 1 power, which is enough to kill his. I think that's quite reasonable. And we can't kill his Priestess of the 8 without Fortify, so that's fine too. So let's just refresh and draw all our... We have a really good agent turn coming up. next time my opponent's going to have quite a bit of difficulty dealing with it, I think. We don't need to keep the Fortify anymore. We have more than enough ways of killing agents at this point in time. Let's just work on economy a little bit. So game's still pretty slow. Opponent still had another nothing turn. Like, I think our deck is definitely better than our opponents at this stage. He has one Druid King Vestments, one Priestess of the Eight. That's probably the best cards in his deck. Otherwise, not really very helpful, and he can't even, like, he doesn't have the power to kill all these agents. Now, something I could be slightly worried about is if something is revealed in the tavern that kills all agents. There are a couple of Alessian tribute cards that do that. Instant kill all agents would be quite of annoying. But even at this stage, I want to make my deck better. So let's Druid King. Let's see what's revealed. That's okay. I mean, I could pick that up. That's fine. I could also pick up the Imprisonment to stop him from killing all my agents. I think that's also quite important. Palinol is not really giving any value because I have zero agents in my cooldown, so nothing much to do right now. We're just hiding behind our wall of agents, protected behind the Bankrai sentries, and our entire deck, the rest of our entire deck is complete garbage. Like, it's complete garbage. So we just have to rely on our agents for victory at this point, which I think at this point it's pretty clear that we are quite far ahead of our opponent. We managed to shuffle a nice amount of Alessian stuff into our deck, and yeah, our opponent calls it a day. Almost at Rubedite rank.